Our top 10 favorite moments from Star Wars new show. Star Wars Visions Volume 3 continues to stretch the Star Wars franchise into bold new directions unburdened by the official canon. Each short in this new anthology is creatively distinct, while pushing the boundaries of what we know Star Wars to be in all kinds of exciting ways. Visions naturally features all kinds of familiar Star Wars set pieces, featuring everything from lightsabers, Imperial walkers, droids, and even the Death Star. However, so much of it has been amazingly reimagined. Keeping that in mind, here are our top 10 favorite moments from Star Wars Visions Volume 3 that stuck with us the most. Volume 3 opens with the duel, Payback, a direct continuation of Visions' ongoing Ronin saga. While the episode begins with the former Sith Ronin tracking down a brand new Sith Lord to take down, their duel is interrupted by the arrival of the Grand Master and his radical sect of Jedi Crusaders. Thanks to the chaos of the Ronin's duel with the Sith Annie San, the gambling den where he found her, made from 2 Imperial AT-ATs, was destroyed amid the chaos. One of the walkers was completely flipped over, its legs up in the air and feet now being used as moving platforms for the Ronin's first duel with the judgment-obsessed cybernetic Grand Master, seeking vengeance due to wounds received in the past from this same former Sith. It's an incredible battle as the feet move back and forth, though one that only serves as a precursor for the episode's final duel. The duel, Payback, ends with Annie San and the Ronin agreeing to join forces against the Grand Master and his Jedi Crusaders. They are also aided by a ragtag group of warriors and even some Ewoks. The result is a cross between the battles of Naboo and Endor, complete with a massive domed energy shield and furry little warriors ready to risk it all. However, the true masterpiece is Annie San's record-breaking multitude of red lightsabers she wields with one hand via a prosthetic, not to mention her unique lightsaber peg leg. Likewise, the former Sith Ronin is just as incredible a duelist as he was in Star Wars. Visions Volume 1. The Song of Four Wings from Project Studio Q features one of the most powerful and intimidating AT-ATs ever seen. In the episode, a princess-turned-rebel named Crane rescues a young Force-sensitive child named Wupar, while also encountering an Imperial mining operation. This massive crawler is protected by 2 large AT-ATs that literally burst from the ice to attack Crane, Wupar, and Crane's droid Tortu, who ultimately transforms into an X-Wing-inspired mech suit for the princess, Sailor Moon style. If that moment wasn't cool enough, one of the AT-ATs also transforms, deploying multiple arm cannons across its back that surprisingly unleash a volley of devastating seismic charges, made famous thanks to Jango and Boba Fett's fire spray. Star Wars Visions Volume 3 also features a continuation of The Ninth Jedi, which will soon receive its own complete series. As such, this new episode is effectively an exciting interlude, one that sees a stranded Jedi in training La Cara facing a pair of bounty hunters with ties to her kidnapped father. Ending with Tito sacrificing himself to help Cara escape the hunters after she helped him reunite with his deceased former master. Child of Hope is easily one of Star Wars Visions Volume 3's best and most emotionally charged episodes, while also getting fans excited for more Ninth Jedi adventures to come. One of the most fascinating and hilarious Star Wars droids ever, 4-4A is effectively 2 beings of personalities in one, the result of newly installed assassin droid programming conflicting with his original primary function as a medical droid. Voiced by comedian Ronnie Chieng, The Daily Show, Shonkai, and The Legend of the Ten Rings, 4-4A is a very entertaining new Star Wars droid who ends up being quite loyal to his fellow bounty hunter partner Seven. Incredibly dramatic and sarcastic, it's worth mentioning that this new droid's name features the letters I, V, and an A. While the 4th letter of the alphabet is a D, Diva, the bounty hunters culminates with a major final battle with 7 and 4 of 4's wealthy former employer, named Jin Sim, who's revealed to be far more corrupt than he let on, keeping indentured child slaves working in his factories. The result is a major blaster shootout with the bounty hunters aiding the children's parents and family members seeking to rescue them. Jin Sim ends up unleashing a monstrous golden droid mech that is effectively a giant version of a droideka seen in the prequels. While Jin Sim is still defeated by the episode's end, the huge destroyer droid mech is quite impressive nevertheless. When pirates hunt for the child's parents' supposedly hidden treasure, Billy is temporarily reprogrammed into the hilariously fearsome Darth Bear. Voiced by Harvey Guillen, What We Do in the Shadows, Billy's warmth and humor make him one of Star Wars Visions Volume 3's most lovable and adorable creations. By all accounts, Billy is incredibly unique, and his existence is well worth making this list. After all, when have we ever seen a droid built to look like a big teddy bear? The Lost Ones continues the story of F, voiced by Karen Fukuhara, from Star Wars Visions Volume 1's The Village Bride. Now, she faces her old master, Shadra Varkanella, Mark Strong. Shadra was believed to have died during the Clone Wars but was resurrected by the Empire as Zero. Refusing to join her corrupted master, F and Zero's subsequent duel also stands out for Shadra's rare pink lightsaber, a blade color rarely seen in Star Wars. Very few characters have ever wielded pink magenta sabers in the Star Wars franchise, canon or otherwise. The most notable is Mara Jade Skywalker in Legends, though it was first featured in the official canon through the animated Disney Junior series Young Jedi Adventures, as well as being a color option for Cal Kestis lightsaber in EA's Jedi games. However, it's yet to make its way into live action. In The Smugger, a young smuggler named Cheetah voiced by Emma Myers, Wednesday, a Minecraft movie, is hired to help a fugitive prince escape the Empire and get to the Rebel Alliance. However, the prince is also protected by a caretaker named Gleenu, voiced by Judith Light. Following a handful of narrow escapes from Imperial forces, the trio encounters a bounty hunter. This is when Gleenu reveals a hidden lightsaber in her prosthetic arm. Springing out of its mechanism and igniting in her hand, the lightsaber confirms Gleenu was once a member of the Jedi Order, now dedicated to protecting Prince Arlu. The Smuggler is a truly great story overall, though the hidden lightsaber function easily takes the cake as the episode's best and most surprisingly cool moment. Without question, Black is one of Star Wars Vision's most trippy and mind-boggling episodes of all time. Featuring discordant jazz music and what looks to be hand-drawn animations by David Production, Black is a wildly psychedelic look at the Death Star's explosion from the traumatized mind of an Imperial stormtrooper. 13 minutes long, the episode in its entirety is easily one of Star Wars Vision's best moments as it's just that bizarre, while also being a testament to Vision's overall. No other format could tell this kind of cerebral Star Wars story, proving why it's so cool that Visions exists to begin with.